Why did the Maya Empire decline? By National Geographic. There are three major theories about what may have caused the decline of the Mayan Empire. Archaeologists, people who study ancient ruins, believe that warfare, disease, or famine may have led to Mayan cities becoming deserted and the Mayan Empire to collapse. Theory number one, warfare may have caused the decline of the Mayan Empire. For many years, archaeologists believed that the Mayans were a non-violent, peaceful group. As archaeologists have continued to study Mayan ruins, graves, and written records, they have come to realize that warfare might have been ongoing, as Mayan cities were continually at war with one another. Archaeological records indicate that although wars were common, around 800 CE, wars became frequent and intense. Archaeologists believe wars were frequent and intense because they have found large fortifications, such as walls, built around cities. They have also found Mayan stone monuments, ceramics, and paintings showing war. Additionally, written records show that the Mayan leaders were obsessed with war. In 2005, a mass grave was found with skeletons that indicate injuries from war. Some archaeologists believe that war might have led to the downfall of the Mayan Empire and people leaving Mayan cities. Theory 2. Disease may have caused the decline of the Mayan Empire. When the Spanish arrived in Central America in the mid-1500s, they found many people of Mayan descent. However, the Mayan Empire had long been collapsed and Mayan cities were empty. Some archaeologists believe that a possible reason for the collapse of the Mayan Empire was an outbreak of a disease that could have made many Mayans sick and possibly die. Two possible epidemics, widespread diseases, might have been Parangus mitis and yellow fever. Parangus mitis is a virus that infects crops like corn and makes people sick when they eat the crop. Corn was the most important crop to the Mayans, and if eating corn with a virus in it made the Mayan people sick, it is possible that many people died as a result. Yellow fever is another possible epidemic that could have led to the collapse of the Mayan Empire. Yellow fever is highly contagious, meaning it can easily spread, particularly by mosquitoes. Yellow fever can also be carried by howler monkeys, which are common in the area where the Mayas live. If a howler monkey could pass the disease to a human, yellow fever could greatly harm a civilization as many people could die from it. Some archaeologists believe that disease may have been a possible cause of the collapse of the Mayan Empire and the emptying of Mayan cities. Theory number 3, famine may have caused the decline of the Mayan Empire. Some archaeologists believe that the cause of the decline of the Mayan Empire and the emptying of Mayan cities was a result of a disastrous famine. A famine is a period of extreme food scarcity, which means there is not even close to enough food to feed everyone. Archaeologists believe that a possible reason why famine may have occurred is that the Mayan practiced slash and burn agriculture. Slash and burn agriculture is when all of the trees and vegetation in a place is cut down, and then a fire is set to burn up the cut down vegetation. When vegetation is burned, the ashes that are left over have valuable nutrients that help crops grow. Slash and burn agriculture is not sustainable because the soil is only good for growing crops for about 5 years as a result of the crops taking the nutrients out of the soil. As more Mayans practiced slash and burn agriculture, the soil and land became unable to grow good crops. Over many years, there was not enough crops, which caused a lack of food and famine. This famine could have led to the downfall of Mayan cities and the Mayan Empire.